Hello y'all, and we are back. Not too much happening today. We're just gonna fight a boss and then that's about it. So the next boss on my list is the Old Champions. It's a skeleton-like boss that has two phases. There's a skeleton phase and a ghost frenzied shade phase. And then the next boss after that is the Obsidian Monolith or something like that. So that's gonna happen in a future episode, but not next one or this one. So once I find the boss, I immediately start going in. But before I did prepare some totems. He does insane damage already. I do believe I was very unprepared for this fight. Then here, he already activated my second life for my sword. Then he popped a totem. I have to equip another totem, or like two more. And then I try shooting him. But then he starts deflecting my arrows back at me. So bow isn't really an option for this boss fight. Because otherwise, I will just shoot myself. Here he pops my second life on my sword again, and then eventually he does pop some more totems within the fight. Once I get pop one, I'm very vulnerable, so just one more shot and then I pop another one, so I can pop through the totems like pretty fast. So in hindsight, I probably should have prepared more totems, but too late now. Every so often, I kind of just hide behind the pillars. Hopefully, he doesn't see me. And then I kind of just regenerate. And then I also wait for my sword to come off cooldown so that I can just go up and then get my second life without having to worry about dying. I end up popping another totem, then have to hide, and then he also hits me again, then popping another totem. I go back in because I have more regen, and also my sword is off cooldown. I try to find more totems in my backpacks, then I find one extra, so one extra life. Actually, two extra. Then I use my sword to go up because it is now off cooldown. And here is around the time where I get him to quarter of health. But he does also have a second phase, so I do have to worry about that in the future. Then he did this weird dash attack with the shield, which made me stunned. And then now only about a couple more swings, then he should die. Try shooting him with my bow, but it doesn't do much because it does just deflect. And then I try running around, just try to bow spam, but yeah, I just hit myself with my own bow. Here I get the last few swings, then he finally enters his second phase, Frenzied Shade. So it's like a ghost type thing that flies around through walls like a Vex and does insane damage like the Wither. Now, he can also duplicate like the Illusioner. It's basically just a compilation of like a bunch of different mobs. I killed one of his clones, and then he keeps flying through, giving me Wither also. So, very broken mob. He pops through all of my totems. I have no more totems. I hold my sword out and I die. So I am now 3,000 blocks away and I had to glide there again. But then something weird happened. Usually when a boss kills you, they're supposed to heal back to full health. The Frenzied Shade didn't, so I just got a free kill once I got my stuff back. The Shade comes down at me, and then I just swing him with my sword, and then he dies. So, that's another boss fight down. Next boss is the Obsidian Monolith. I have to fight that. Not gonna be fun. Do need a pickaxe for that. A really good pickaxe. The boss fight is very complicated. I will have to do that some other time. Here I am now setting up my enchant table setup because it was very crowded in my base and I just had to move it outside of that little room. So this is just for convenience. Once I placed down the actual setup, I placed down the other thing as well, like the heads and the candles, just for extra, like the extra stats inside the table. And then I also made this little extra pillar or like tower on the side of my base just because it looked cool. Heads up, it did not look cool. It actually looked really bad. So hint, in the next episode we will be making a cooler base, so watch out for that. Gonna be really soon. Also, high school is starting up. It is my freshman year, so I will be posting like a lot less by a drastic amount, so I do apologize, but more content will be coming out soon. PS, when I do mean soon, I do mean just before school starts, so in about a day or so, maybe. As of recording this, school has started actually. Today was actually my first day of high school. It was fun, but also pretty boring. The first day can always get pretty annoying, especially when it comes to organizing everything and meeting your teachers for the first time. But other than that, it was pretty fun. Every so often, I've kind of just made it a routine to just go into the nether and fight the nether gauntlet just for extra netherite, because I don't want to go mining for netherite normally, because that's definitely a little boring, and it's, to be honest, I'm pretty sure this way is just faster. Then other than that, I've also just found this decaying king. I've been finding multiple decaying kings actually, and they've been giving me lord souls, and then the lord souls just help me make more weapons, like the storm, or like the Leviathan axe I have in my third slot. After killing all the nether gauntlets, I went back to base and started smelting up the netherite for some extra armor upgrades. After getting all my armor upgrades, I use my new compass, the Adventurer's Compass, I think, to find a structure called the Foundry. So the Foundry is a very, very dangerous structure that is like a dungeon, but like also a maze at the same time. So each level has a bunch of things. The first level has just lava and stuff, which is actually really, really dangerous because one hit from a mob, it can kill you. Plus, all these mobs are like do a lot of damage with high levels of sharpness and protection, which makes it so that you can barely kill them. The first chest I end up opening has a block of diamonds, or diamond block, which is already 9 diamonds, which is insane. Then I break the chest just to make sure I don't accidentally re-loot it. Then in this one I find a ruby upgrade, a ruby potion. Nothing too good. I do find a golden apple. And then I look around, try to look for more chests. Then there's more rooms around the little mosh pit of lava. Don't really know if I use the word mosh there, but yeah. So I go around before jumping across the lava, try to see if there's any more chests, then try to empty my inventory into my backpack. While I'm doing this dungeon, make sure to like and subscribe. It would help me out. I know I'm not gonna be posting as much anymore because of school and everything, but it would still help out. It would definitely make me want to do more videos. But also, I've been wanting to. I want to do some multiplayer like series with some other people, other than my duality channel, which hasn't really been fully released yet. We haven't made a first video, but anyways, I want to make some like content with other people, like a server or something. So if you guys would like to comment on my video and invite me or something, that would be fun. I would love to do that. But other than that, yeah, so just like and subscribe, and have a good day. Now, I continued looting the dungeon, every so often finding these big bunches of enemies like magma cubes, phantoms, wither skeletons, blazes, and sometimes even zombies or skeletons. But eventually I did find a bunch of enemies that I could just barely handle. They would constantly cover my screen in this like green slime. Then they would also get me low, but they would make me constantly pop my sword ability, the one where I have a second life. So that was a little bit hard to deal with, but it was somewhat manageable. I said it was manageable, but then eventually I ran into a small problem. I accidentally dropped my pickaxe almost near the lava and I had to go back to get it. But then I died trying to get my pickaxe back. So I had to glide all the way back using my glider, which it was about 3,000 blocks away. So that was not fun getting back to. But I had to do it either ways if I wanted to keep going in the series, because I'm not going to regrind all my stuff back. Now, the next few bit of the video is actually just a summary, because when I went to go get my stuff, my recording cut out. So now I did a few stuff off. I ended up doing stuff off camera because I didn't realize I wasn't recording. But I did end up getting an enchanted golden apple, a bunch of netherite. I did also upgrade my armor a bunch with some extra netherite that I got from the, what is it called? The netherite gauntlets. So I got, instead of just iron, like netherite iron, I got all the way up to netherite gold and netherite emerald, I believe. So future armor upgrades will still be happening. I'm not stopping at that because I do need to get better with my armor, and I don't want to die with future boss fights because the future boss fights are absolutely insane. But other than that, the video was kind of just a quick update of how everything's going IRL. So yeah, school, fine. First day of school actually today, and then saw a bunch of my friends there. They also hear my netherite armor, like netherite gold, netherite emerald, netherite gold. Other than that, today has been a good day again. Make sure to like and subscribe again. I know I already said it, but it would help me out a lot. And see you guys in the next one. Bye.